I started to talk about the debootstrap. Uh, I'm Hideki Yamane from Japan, and I maintain some packages and do some translation work from English to Japanese. And one of Miller server admin in Japan. And also, I wrote about Debian in Japanese tech magazines. But I confess, I don't touch debootstrap code these days. Really. Because there was a freeze for Buster, and also a little monster is my time. It's so great. Back to debootstrap. I'll talk about the changes between Stretch to Buster from 1090 to 114. And my contribution was since 1093 plus MNU1. And most of them are done in last year because of Little Monster ate my time. And complete changelog, please see the package changelog DZ. Why I started to try with debootstrap? Because of Docker. Most of you know our Git repo was moved from Alios to Salsa. And the GitLab has great feature about the CI integration. And run continuous build on Salsa was fine also. And but when I try to run PIU parts on Salsa, it doesn't work because debootstrap does not work on Docker container at that time. So, okay, I'll look into debootstrap. How many of you don't know about debootstrap? Please raise your hands. 1, 2, maybe 3. Debootstrap is important and powerful tool. Maybe you use it without noticing it. You can create Debian, Ubuntu, other chroot environment and container easily. And many tools are dependent on debootstrap, like debian-installer, pbuilder, cowbuilder, PIU parts. So if I broke debootstrap, many developers angry with me. Hey, Yamane-san, why you broke debootstrap? But debootstrap is important piece of software, but easy to hack. It's just shell script. And it was less maintained at that time. Many patches are on BTS. So I thought I can push those patches on BTS without much effort. I just integrate patch to the main branch and push it. Then I push my changes to debootstrap. So there was a lot of bugs. It doesn't work, poor error messages, or site integrity failed. Support this environment, please. And the debootstrap is slow. Please add this patch. It doesn't work, so let's try to reproduce it. But its report was submitted 4, 5, 6, or 10 years ago. So I should try to reproduce it with Git or snapshot Debian.net, Debian.org now. Then tag it or make a patch and push it. So adjust some releases with the Ubuntu old one and Debian old one and add for Kali Linux. And this work is, it doesn't carry components across foreign and second stage option. You can look at this. First, we specify the components as main, contribute, and non-free. But it result, it just had only main. I fix it at 102 version. And debootstrap can make one turbo and can use it, but it doesn't work. If you create the turbo and you would use it, debootstrap just ignore it. So I fix it at the version 108. Poor error message silently failed. I added some verbose messages to debootstrap. Please support systemd and spawn, libvirt LXC, payload, Docker, etc. But it's a bit complicated, so I did it later. I add some check code. It's in LXC environment, LXC libvirt environment, or systemd environment, or Docker. Maybe we can use another one on it. So now we can learn a debootstrap on the systemd and spawn container environment. And also libvirt LXC support. It's purchased from the federal people, but it's downstream Red Hat Enterprise Linux has already terminated its support. But federal people sent it to the Debian, so I merged it. And Docker support was integrated now, but may not work with Podman. Podman is similar to Docker by Red Hat, but I didn't try to use it. And some people says debootstrap is slow. Oh no! So I add out proxy detection support and cache directory support and merge the optimized dependency resolution code. One is the auto-detect debsquid proxy support at version 1096. So if you run debsquid proxy on your local network, then debootstrap automatically detects it and use it. Debootstrap is just download some files from the repository via wget. And so I thought I just use the pre-downloaded packages can use it for the debootstrap. So I try to add cache directory support. It's so tiny changes. It's just 3 files changed, 36 insertion, and 3 deletion. But it's significant result at 1097. Without local cache, it takes 3 minutes and 40 seconds. With local cache, it's just 1 minute and 50 seconds. almost half. And it also applies to pbuilder. Pbuilder used to create the best TGZ. Without its support, cache directory support, it takes 3 minutes and 34 seconds, and apply the use to the cache directory support, it takes the 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So it reduces 40 seconds. And I pushed the optimization code to the debootstrap. It optimized the dependency resolution. And maybe before this change and after this change, you can see the significant difference with debootstrap. And user much. Most of you not love the user much, but I push it to the debootstrap, and now it was enabled by default, but not in the build-in. And I tried to fix some bugs and bugs and bugs. So look, the bugs are almost half. I fixed almost 50 bugs during from stress to busted. But what we need for debootstrap is more eyes, your eyes and your hands, and also your brain. So people, please look at this repository and pull the code and try to play with it. And recently, I'm so busy to play with my son. So the bug numbers are a little bit increasing. So I need your eyes and hands and brain. And also, I'm interested in to use debootstrap for the embedded system or container or a non-Debian system environment like the NetBSD or so. And still headache there, fake CH root support, and complex dependency resolution to use the virtual package or to include packages. It's so complicated. So I want your help. That's all. That's all my talk. Thank you for your listening. And still we have the time, 5 minutes or so. No. If you have any question or comments, please raise your hand. Nothing? You are satisfied with debootstrap? Yeah. Oh, great, thank you. But I need more help from you. Yeah, debootstrap is easy shell script. You can play with it with fun. Please do so. Thank you.